Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for the January of 2017 readings. I can't believe it's a new year already. Happy New Year. Before we get into the readings, I want to tell you about a couple of things. These calendars are still available. They're really cool for 2017. They have Mercury retrograde and all sorts of things. My books and decks, as always. If you're watching this in December, I am still open for private readings until the year ahead readings are going to be over in a couple weeks as we move into January. So if you want to order, you can go ahead and order that. Thirdly, I am on Vimeo now with the Lots of Love readings. They're back and they're on Vimeo. Vimeo on demand. It's a tarot reading, and then I also pull some Lots of Love, which are my casting lots that I've devised. And I have several different kinds of casting lots. The Lots of Love, because the reading is focused specifically on love. Now, it's a tarot reading too, and you can focus, any card in the deck can be applied to love, but in these general readings I'm just doing general whatever comes up. But on the Lots of Love, it is specifically for love. It's from two perspectives, a male and a female, but people have been telling me that sometimes they resonate more with the male and more with the female, but whatever. Go ahead and check it out. Again, with the calendars, books, decks, I want to thank you guys for all your support in 2016, and I look forward for doing the readings in 2017. Now, before we get on, if you have seen the readings before, I'm going to go into a brief explanation of how the readings work. If you've seen them already, you know how it works. You can skip ahead. Have a great month of January. I look forward to reading for you. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the reading. Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me for the, I was going to say Lots of Love, because I've been doing a lot of those Lots of Love readings, which are available on Vimeo, but this is not the Lots of Love. This is the regular monthly reading for January 2017. And happy birthday for all you January Aquarians. What's going on for Aquarius? For those of you, I still have my year ahead readings available until the end of this December here. But for those of you, another thing that I do offer that's very affordable is the year ahead horoscope readings. And it's a big report. It's 60 to 70 pages long. So during this time of your solar return, your birthday, your solar return, which that's what it is, and you're going to have your new moon this month also. This is a very powerful time for manifesting what you want to create in this world and what you want to create for the year. January 1st is really not so much the best time. Your new moon, by the way, you're having a new moon on the 27th of January. That's your one new moon a year. You get one new moon and you get one full moon every year. Okay, so this would be your new moon for 2017. This is a very powerful time to create your reality. Your solar return, the day of your birthday, and your new moon are the times of the year when you can really create. There's powerful energy behind you to create the new year that you're looking for. It's also the Chinese New Year, but that's always the case for you. The new moon is always the new year for the Chinese New Year. And it'll be the year of the rooster too. Okay, so let's look at these cards here. Alright, so the central card is the Four of Rods, so there's some kind of happiness. There's some kind of changes in your home environment that are bringing you happiness and satisfaction. This is always a change for the better. Many times it means we're going to move. So if you're looking to move, you may move. But it can be I'm redecorating, I'm refinancing even, I am moving. It could also be a move to your office or to start a home-based office. The other thing it can be is love readings. It can show cohabitation, like we're getting more serious. We're going to get more serious. It looks like when we start out, we got the Four of Pentacles, the first card out. So that's like maybe you overspent during the holidays, and maybe you're, your budget's a little tight. That's all that means. You do have the High Priestess in reverse right next to it, though. High Priestess in reverse is not the greatest card. That's somebody who's kind of sneaky, who's trying to manipulate you. It's a liar, a manipulator, cheater, these kind of things. What I feel for a lot of you, though, this is somebody like a salesman type who's like trying to talk you into buying something that you really can't afford. That's kind of more what I feel like. It's like, she's trying to pull some more money out of you. That's what I feel. Maybe it's a salesman, maybe it's whoever, a bill collector, who knows, But it feels like they're trying to pull some more money out of you. The Emperor is here. Now, the Emperor is somebody who's in a position of power, authority. And in the upright position, this is somebody who can be very favorable towards you. This is somebody who can help you, usually. They're in a position to help you. It does seem kind of strong, like they're connected to her, doesn't it? It's like, I almost want to say he can put her in her place or something, or call her out. It's like, you might have to go over her head to the Emperor. If this is somebody like, even if it's like a bill collector or salesman that's like pressuring you even. My bracelet came off, excuse me 1 second here. It could be something like that. And it's like, hey, dude, you might have to call her out, or just say, look, or even say, look, I'm going to go over your head. Or if you're getting nowhere, even if this is some other kind of thing that has nothing to do with, like, they're pestering you. Maybe you're trying to get her to help you, or get her to, she's difficult, you're having difficult with her, difficult to deal with her. And this says VO upside down. So I think VO could be initials for some of you. So I don't know. It just could be anything. Some kind of initials, or VO, is that some kind of a abbreviation that I'm not familiar with, possibly. But anyways, you may have to go over her head. And if you do, the Emperor would be able to help you. You would get the help that you're seeking through the Emperor. That person is definitely looking out for you. Okay, so now you've got, next to this, Four of Rods, you have the Queen of Pentacles. She's somebody favorable. She's in the upright position. She's favorable. She seems to be connected to this change in your home environment. So she may be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. She may show up in the time of Earth, and this month of January we are going to be in Capricorn up until the 19th, when we move into Aquarius. So this first part of January she could be showing up, or already be in your life, She's got her back turned to that, which is a little precarious, but I still feel like she's favorable. I still feel like she's definitely favorable, and I feel like she's going to help you. And it does feel strongly that she's going to help you with some financials. So she may be a financial advisor, she may be a loan or a real estate person, or somebody, because I just feel like her doing some paperwork for you, or looking over this paperwork, or looking over contracts or things like this. She's got her back turned on it too, and I almost want to say that maybe the first thing isn't the best thing. That's another thing. And this could also be, if you're looking to buy a house, this one could be hiding some things wrong with it or something, So definitely do that inspection stuff, Because the reason I'm saying all that is because Justice is in reverse down here. And Justice in reverse can be, it's flat out, you're not treated fairly. You could not be treated fairly. But it could also be there's some issues with some legal stuff. There could be some issues with some legal stuff. And I think for some of you, the first option is not necessarily the best option. Especially, Mercury is retrograde until the 8th, I believe. Especially if it's in the early part of Capricorn. Anything you're going to do, this shows that there's potential for great happiness. You got this card here, which is great happiness. There's people around you that are going to be reliable and want to help you and things like this. I just saw reliable. Is that here somewhere? That's so freaky when that happens. I love these cards. This keeps happening to me. I thought I saw the word reliable. That's so cool when that happens. I love these cards. If I do say so myself. But I just kind of glanced and saw the word reliable fly out, but it's not even on the card, so it's crazy when that happens. I love it. But these people, there are reliable, trustworthy people around that are willing to advise and help you through this. So definitely enlist them. Definitely reach out to them and talk to them, okay? Because you don't have to be. It's not like, oh, this card came out, so you're screwed. You know, it's not like that at all. It just says this is something to be aware of. This is something, by listening to the reading, that you can possibly sidestep and not have to go through. And it does feel very tied to this High Priestess in reverse. There's some kind of shady something going on here. So read the fine print, have people look it over. If it's not the first place you go for, maybe you're trying for this house and you don't get it, then that's okay. Then that means it wasn't for you, that there's a better one coming right behind. Because you will end up in a better situation. That's for sure. It looks like you've got a lot of fours here too. You've got the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Rods, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Before I move down here, I want to get to this Knight of Page of Rods. So Page of Rods, maybe a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, but really I use the pages for messengers. As I always say, all the young dudes carry the news. So this could be some news that's coming. And of course I don't think I have my January book here, or do I? I certainly do. Let's see. Anything, is there going to be any big fire sign aspects that might be like a key day? Let's see here. Well, I could tell you some dates for a Sag Moon at least. You know, we can look at that. We're going to have a Sag Moon on January 22nd through 22nd and 23rd. We're going to have a Sagittarius Moon. So that could be some key dates for you, and that's leading up to the 27th when you have your new moon up there. Those could be a couple of key dates for you. This could also be an actual child for some people, I'm feeling. You might hear the news about this opportunity from a child. You know, it could be, oh, my dad's sisters, brothers said they're going to moving, they're going to sublet their place, or they're selling their house, or they have office space available, or, you know, they're looking for somebody to work from home. You know, a kid could just tell you that. And I don't think he would come and tell you that, like, well, it could be that they come and say, hey, this is this great opportunity for you. It just might be passing conversation. Oh, yeah, well, my friend's moving away because their dad got a job somewhere else, you know, something like that. And then, boom, it's like, oh, no kidding, bam. Four of Swords in reverse is coming out of a time of healing, or a waiting time, or a waiting period. So some of you have been waiting a long time. I feel like that's why you're chomping at the bit and you want to jump on this thing. And I'm not even saying that this might not be the right thing, but maybe you just have to go with a lawyer and amend a few things, you know, because this Justice in reverse in this is concerning, okay? But again, it's not saying that this is set in stone and this is what's going to happen. It's like, hey, oh, you know, be on the lookout. Be aware of this. You can do something. Three of Pentacles is here, and that's happiness and celebration. For many of you, it could be your birthday, you know, because it can often represent a specific, you know, celebratory event, like a birthday or something. But I'm just feeling like it's all going to be happy. These guys are, you know, joyously, you know, celebrating. Those people are, if you can see that. And so are they, you know. So is everybody happy? Just feels like everybody's happy, and it's going to be a real happy time. A couple of things to be on the lookout, a little heads up, but, you know, overall good. And if you're looking to move or change your location or do something, change your house, that's definitely, it could happen for sure. And don't forget, if you're interested, I'm going to get onto this animal totem card. If you're interested in a reading that is just about love, and I am offering on Vimeo the love readings, the video on demand, for a very nominal fee, and it gives a perspective from male and female, and it's tarot cards and lots of love. So it's a pretty cool, unique reading. Also, if you're watching this in December, don't forget we still have the calendars available for 2017, and the regular personal psychic reading year ahead will be available until the first of the year. But what is that animal totem for Aquarius going to be? The crow, the raven. Quoth the raven nevermore. Magic, myth, legend, and lore. The raven is calling you to awaken to mystery and enchantment. It's time to shape-shift your life into what you want it to be. Well, that's a fact, Jack. I mean, your birthday, like I said at the beginning, your solar return, the new moon, which is the 27th, your birthday, this is your most powerful time for creating and manifesting what you want to do with yourself. So this is the time. shape shift your life into what you want it to be. I mean, I don't think there could be anything more apropos than that. That's just my dryer going off. Sorry about that. Doesn't mean the reading's over, but we are kind of coming to the end. Hey everyone, don't forget to check out all my wares, the decks, the books. I have coloring books, calendars. You can find all that stuff on my site, VickieVerley.com, by checking the eye in the sky, and the subscribe button is here. If you like these animal totems, I do a daily one on my site. Every day there's a animal totem card, and then if you follow me on Facebook, which you can find below, I do pick a weekly one and post it. So if you like the animal totems, there's more free animal totem stuff out there for me. Thanks you everyone for everything you've done in 2016, for supporting me and my channel, including subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, everything you do, donating. It's all so appreciated. You can donate through PayPal, either through a one-time thing or an ongoing thing. So it's really cool. I do have a Patreon page, but honestly I don't hardly pay attention to it. I'm sorry. There's just so much going on online. It's hard to keep up with every single thing. You know how that goes. Anyways, remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great birthday and a great solar return. Have a great new year, and I'll speak to you soon.